We are back. It is now 6 o'clock. That means it's time for our Hour 5 update of the Best in the Desert Silver State 300. This hour update is brought to you by Baja Racing Supply. Go check out BajaRacingSupply.com to get all the parts you need for your pre-runner build, your race truck build, your daily driver build, anything you guys need. Zeus tabs, wheels, tires, Heims, any of that good stuff, shocks, whatever. Go see BajaRacingSupply.com. Thanks to them for this hour of coverage. All right, we have finishers. Justin Matney has won. Justin Matney is the first one to the finish line in the number 4 four-wheel drive Geyser RPM off-road truck. He is going to be your winner. There's no one else even close that could beat him on time, so he's the winner as long as there's not some crazy penalties. But this is Best in the Desert, and I don't remember the last time I ever saw a penalty besides when Robbie got DQ'd for using a helicopter. So unless Justin Matney was using a helicopter today, I don't think the results are going to change. So Justin Matney is going to be your winner. Bean in the 58 Tracy Graff truck, he got a flat tire 6 miles from the finish, right in front of High Rev Jason, and he was able to get it changed in time and get going again before Bryce Menzies, driving the number 70 right here, was able to pass him. So Bean has finished. There's 2 cars to the finish. You got Harley in the number 70 of Kevin Thompson. He's going to be your third trophy truck to the finish. I don't think any of these guys back here can beat him on time, but we'll have to see because it was a little bit close. He started 7th. I don't remember where some of these guys started. The 63 might have been back a little ways. I don't think anyone's going to beat him on time, so I think it's going to be Matney, Bean, and then Harley here for your top 3. The CJ Hutchins never got going again. He's still sitting over here, as you see, 15:27. He's still broke. He was leading all day until mile 2:37, so that's a bummer for him. He actually was within a minute of the overall of the trucks until he had an issue and broke. But he's still broke. Pat Dean is the first one car right here. He's about 10 miles out from the finish line. So he's going to be the first place one car unless he has a problem here. The 1562 we have to watch, actually, because on time, let's go look on the timesheet here. Race mile 250, he's actually beating him by 5 minutes. So this is going to be something to watch right here. The number 1562 of Lad Gilbert is on time. You're going to be your Class 1 winner right now at mile 250. We have to wait till they get to the finish and see. So Pat Dean, as we can see, he's got about a 10-mile lead on him, but that's not too much in this race, and we don't know when this tracker updated last compared to Pat's. Let's see, his updated at 6:01, and this one, it's not going to tell us when he updated. I don't believe it was, I think he's going to be somewhere around here. So we're going to have to watch the finish line times for this, but I think the 1562 might actually get Pat Dean on corrected time. As far as some of these other guys, Brett Serapis right here, see him sneaking in? We were just told by his brother that he has Harley on time. So we're going to have to watch the 88 here. Let's go look at the leaderboard. Yeah, as you can see right here, according to this, at mile 250, Brett was 440 and Thompson was 442. That's Harley. So he did have him by 2 minutes 50 miles ago. And actually, Steve Olagus had Harley in the number 70 by a minute also. So we're really going to have to watch the corrected times for the third place and on out of this group right here. These are the guys that I was saying started a little ways back. So this is not over for the podium. The last podium spot is going to be up for grabs. It's definitely Matney on top of the podium and then Bean in the second place. But that third place is still up for grabs. So let's see what happens here. Pat Dean better get on the gas. Look at that. He just updated. He's only a couple miles behind him. So we've got a really good race actually coming down to the finish here. Sometimes this race is decided early, which this one really wasn't. You know, the top 2 guys that checked out both had issues. So then it was up to whoever stayed alive. And actually the 4-wheel drive trophy truck held up. So that's the first race that they've had no issues. I assume no issues if they won. So that's good for them. Maybe they got it dialed. Maybe they got it figured out. There you go. Pat Dean just updated. See, he's got about 10 miles on him again. So we'll come back and look in a minute. See some finishing times. 6100, go back over here. First 6100 is still Corey Terry, the 6189. Behind him is Ryan Millen. And then back here is Terry Householder. Let's see once these guys get by 250 what some of their times are. Because we got to check the corrected times. I don't know the starting order on all these guys right now. So we'll come back and check on them. But that's the top three. They have about 50 miles to go till the finish in 6100. So let's see. What other class do you guys want to see? We could check out class 10 is probably going to be the next class back. So yeah, here's the leader. It's still Brock, it looks like. Yeah, Brock's still going strong. He's got about 70 miles, a little less than 70 miles to go to the finish. So first place, class 10. Second place, class 10. If we can get it to highlight. Let's see, we'll zoom in a little bit. The 1084, Joe Jepson, second place. Still got a little bit of a battle there. Then you got a little gap back to the 1080. And then a little bit of a gap back to the 1078. So that's the top four 10 cars. We'll turn those off. Let's look at the trophy lights. Let's see where they are. Let's see. The lead trophy light is going to be up at the top here. They got about 120 miles to go. It is Ryan Winter. He's been leading all day. He's still out front. The other Winter truck was stuck. Let's see if they're still stuck at mile one. Yeah, look at this. This sucks right here. Mile 139, you got a couple trophy lights stuck. You got Corey Winter and whatever this other one is, and Larry, the 6081. They're both stuck in that silt where we had the live video from earlier. You guys saw that corner was getting torn up pretty good. So these guys obviously did not take the correct line through there, and they are paying the price for that. The 6067 was running in second, I believe, or third earlier, so that's a big bummer for them to just be sitting there watching your whole class go by you. So that's not a fun day there. Let's check another class out here. Somebody was asking about the Jeep speeds. I think they are 1700. Let's go look and see where the Jeep speeds are. Looks like the first one is right here, 1724. We got Rob. He's got a pretty big lead back to the 1785. So that's the 1720 in third. So they got about half the race still to go. We'll check back with them on the next update. What else do you guys want to see? Any other classes you guys want to see that we haven't covered? Let's look at we can look at the UTVs real quick. UTV Turbo. They're going to be the lead UTV class. So the lead is still 944. And then the 969 appears to be in second, followed by the 913, Brandon Sims. Then 948. I wonder what happened to the Murrays. There's the Murrays back to fifth there. But once again, we got to see when these things update. So this is the turbo UTVs here. These are the fastest UTVs on the course. And there's a couple of them right there together. So still pretty good racing UTVs going. They got a little less than 100 miles to go. Anything can still happen there. You saw when those guys came through the silt, that four-wheel drive sure is nice. So we will we'll have to see when it comes to the finish. That's the turbos. Let's look at the pros and see how far back they are. See, so the turbos were around 213. Let's see where the first pro. I don't know what the difference is, but I guess you can't have a turbo in the pro class maybe. So the pros are around mile 174, 175. The 1808, the 1929, and the 1941. Those are your top three in the UTV pro class. So that's those guys. Let's go look at the finish again and see if anyone else finished. See if we can get you guys a third place. So it looks like they're just about to come into the finish. We really want to wait for the 88 here because I think the 88 is going to be the one to watch out of these guys. The 88 and the 27. So they're really the ones we want to watch. Let's go look on the times again. All right, so finish. So we have Justin Matney first. We have Justin Bean Smith second, 5 minutes back. Then Kevin Thompson, so far, 13 minutes back. And then Tony Smiley, 16 minutes back. But these next two cars right here in line, the 88 and the 27, we really want to watch when they finish because those guys are going to be fighting for this third and fourth place spot. So we'll have to see once they finish. Let's go look at class 1500. So you can see the first finisher is Pat Dean. The 1562, how far out was he? He's still a little ways out. When did his update? 608. That was a couple minutes ago. So actually, he might be. Pat Dean made up a little bit of time in that last section there. Let's see what he when they started. So Pat Dean started 9th, and the 1562 started 23rd. So that's about 12 minutes difference if they started a minute apart, something like that. So Pat Dean might have him. He might have made up enough time. We'll have to see. He just finished, so if this guy doesn't finish within about 10 minutes, then Pat Dean's going to be your winner. It's going to come down to a minute or two, I bet you, once that guy finishes. We'll check back on that. I was trying to find the live camera at the finish line for you guys, but it does not appear they have any service or something there because there's nothing live. So sorry about that, but that's all we can do. All right, I think that's it. We're going to go live again in an hour. We will do at least one more update, maybe two more. We really want to get the 6100 winners. So depending on how long it takes them, that'll probably be in the hour update. That'll probably be our last one. We might check back in again later, but we can probably get 6100 and 10 cars in the next update. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. All right, we will see you guys in an hour.